I get so many questions about my blush combo, and I want to show you guys exactly how to get it. It's super easy and it's super natural looking. You can wear it every single day. You can wear it to work. It's so easy. One cream blush, one powder blush. That's all you need. Let's do it together. We're going to go in order, of course, so that's why I'm wearing absolutely no eye makeup, and really my blush would be nothing without my bronzer first. So we're going to start out with my bronzer. Now, what I have on my face already is just moisturizer. Then I put on my Double Wear Sheer, which looks like this, in the shade 2W1 Dawn. Then I just put on a little bit of corrector and concealer from the Bobbi Brown little palette. That's it. That's all that's on my face at the moment. Then I just take my bronzer stick. This is from Clinique. It's a very super easy to use bronzer. There's no bells and whistles to this one. It's a fair price. You know what I mean? I used to use the Tom Ford one. It's amazing, but it's a little bit pricier. In that, yeah, I just think this one's really easy. Okay, so then I take my foundation brush, same one that I used first, and I'll just go like this. And then I start to apply to my cheeks and my forehead. So I'll take my brush, go like this. Now for my specific face shape, so I have a very long oblong / diamond shaped face because I have a narrow chin. Then I have high cheekbones, and my forehead doesn't really go as narrow, but I do have narrow features on my forehead, and my face is quite long, so that brings in the oblong feature. So I definitely never want to contour. That's why, even though this from Clinique, this bronzing stick is called Curvy Contour, I do not use it as a contour, and you'll never see me contour because my face is long enough, my face has enough hollow areas to it that I truly just want to give myself a glow. I want to enhance my skin tone, which is give myself some dimension, but I definitely don't want to contour. So I'll just put a little bit of this bronzer here. And that's also why I use a cream as well, because I don't want anything to look too harsh or unnatural. All right, we're definitely getting somewhere. And again, this is what I do for my face shape. So I place my bronzer kind of on top of my cheekbone, kind of to just not make it look so structural, even though there's nothing I can do about having very, very like hollow cheekbones and a hollow temple. So again, I'm just kind of making it look like I have a beautiful glow, and that's why I go on the perimeter of my face and I go down quite low, because I want it to look like I just got back from vacation. I want to look like I was just in Thailand for 2 months and I came back with this beautiful glow and my skin is so healthy and I have just a beautiful tan. Okay? Look at that. Looks super natural. It honestly just looks like my skin. It looks like I have some natural color. That's it. Nothing too crazy. Very beautiful, very natural. Oh yeah, great. Great for a no makeup wear. Like if you don't wear foundation, you can still do a blush and a bronzer and it still looks really, really beautiful. Okay, so now I'll go on to my cream blush. And even though I have an oilier skin type, I still enjoy cream products the most. I've said this in other videos because it looks the most natural. You can use a little bit of product. You can get a very natural, healthy look and it doesn't look too heavy, cakey, powdery, anything like that. Okay, so I take my cream blush. This is the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in the color Rose from Bobbi Brown. Per usual, this is what it looks like. Beautiful rose color. And what I do is you can always smile, and you can see I have this kind of bulbous cheekbone here. And what I do is I place it here, and then I'll blend. So I just go like this with my fingertip because this formula reacts really well when being applied with your fingertip. Now I try not to go underneath my eye too much. Very beautiful. Now again, I have a very long face. I have all of my surface area that's available on my face practically here. So what I like to do is just kind of press and pull. So I kind of press and pull down. Like I said, I try not to go into the hollow part of my eye. And I kind of pull down here just a little bit past my cheekbone. Just like this. Pat, pat, pat. Look at how nice and beautiful and natural that looks. It still has a very vivid color. It still will last all day. But honestly, I think that my base makeup looks best when it's worn. So the longer that I wear my base makeup, the more that I go outside, the more that it reacts to my skin, my heat, the heat outside, everything, the better it looks. That's my opinion. So I like really lived in makeup because, of course, it looks more natural. Put a little bit on my forehead, whatever's left. That's it. And if you noticed, I didn't put my blush up like this. Although it looks like I did, that's literally my face shape. Like this is just, that's just my cheekbones. So I actually don't have any blush over here. My blush stops like right here under my eye. So that is just my natural bone structure. So I keep my blush kind of right here and then down a little bit. And then of course I put a little bit of color on my forehead. Now just to top it all off, because I really enjoy the finish of putting a powder over top of the cream. You don't have to. Definitely not necessary, but I just love doing this. And obviously this is my favorite powder blush. This is really the only one that I use, and I put it on top of anything. So I just take it on a brush, like a powder brush, and I'll just pat it. Changes the finish completely, but it'll still look very glowy after I've worn it for a few minutes. You can do this with any color, of course. And then bonus points, if you just want a rose-colored powder blush, Dolce Vita from NARS, it's really beautiful as well. It gives a very similar rosy tone to it, and you don't have to go through the cream and the powder steps to get it. You can just use just the powder. But like I said, I really love the cream. I have a lot of colors of the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks, so that's really what I gravitate towards, and I like that it's a long-wearing cream. It's been a little while, but eye makeup is on and a lip is on, but my blush has not changed, and you can see how it's worn just throughout the few, maybe hours since I filmed the first part of this video. Very easy, natural flush. It goes with any eye makeup that you decide to do, or if you don't wear eye makeup at all, it's a very easy, natural flush that you can wear with no other makeup, not even with foundation. I love it, and you can always wear this cream blush on your lips as well. So the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks from Bobbi Brown, of course, goes on your lips. So it's very easy, multi-tasking blush. Flush? It's great. If you tried this blush, or if you try this color blush, which is rose, please let me know. I think it is beautiful. I think it's very flattering on everybody. Yes, I really hope you enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.